Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of May 1st through the 16th, 2019. I have already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. But hopefully they do bring you some clarity. If you want to email me for a personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. If you want to talk to me by phone, you have to wait until I posted that notification stating that I'm taking calls. If you don't see it, I'm probably not taking calls at the moment. And it is hard to get through, so I do apologize in advance. So let's go ahead and begin here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, Six of Swords, the Star, the King of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel someone is starting a new journey. Somebody has decided to let go of the past. They are following their dreams and desires, especially more so because someone has confirmation of something. I feel like maybe at first you may have had a fear of taking some sort of risk because you weren't sure. You didn't have proof. You just felt something, but you didn't know for sure. But now maybe you saw a sign. Something confirmed something, and I'm looking like I see how he sees the shooting star. So for me, that was a huge sign, synchronicity, something that said, "Up, I'm going for it. I'm going after it. Definitely my time." So, you know, in regards to love relationships, somebody may be taking a risk and, you know, going to ask someone out or express how they feel. I also feel like there is a telepathic communication. There's a telepathic connection that somebody's been having with this person. And it was like, am I, you know, is this a reality or not? And I know I probably said this in another reading, but it's like I feel like that similar message came back where someone was like, I don't know if this is real or not, because, you know, I've been seeing them in my dreams, or I can feel their energy. I feel like I'm being watched. I feel like this person can hear me. You know, like, what is this? Is this all in my mind, or is it real? So I feel like you got that confirmation, or they got a confirmation. Maybe they were sitting up here feeling like this. And so now that something has been confirmed, it's like, okay, now I'm ready to put my offer out there. So if you're single, I do feel like someone is moving towards you. They're opening up. They want to ask you out. And so I do feel like someone may be asking you out within the next couple of weeks. If they're not at least asking you out, they're putting it out there that they're interested. Especially now that, you know, there's been some sort of confirmation or proof that maybe you felt the same way, or they got the green light. So I feel like, yeah, like someone gets the green light to make a move. I also see this as someone that is ready to get back out into the dating world. They're starting new, ready for a new experience. So someone is just like, you know what? Okay, I've been single long enough. I've been, you know, doing this and doing that. I guess I'll go ahead and go out and meet people. So whatever that is that you want to do to meet people, whether it is posting up a profile on a dating app, or if you accept a blind date. Matter of fact, I kind of see that here. With this Three of Cups, I feel like maybe there is an outside entity or a third person that is like, hey, you know, let me set you up. I promise I won't let you down. I know your type. I know what you like to talk about. I know you're all into the spirituality thing. This person is so like you. They're very strange and unusual. They're just your type. You know, and it's like, okay, fine, I'll meet them, I'll go out for coffee, you know, nothing, I don't want anything too romantic, just in case. But I do see the possibility of you being set up on a blind date, and it ends up you guys connecting, talking about metaphysical things, spirituality. You guys are talking about the end game. You guys are talking about all these fantasies. You're talking about sci-fi. Maybe you're exchanging books that you've read, exchanging authors, exchanging stories. So I just kind of see that you are having a very nice conversation with somebody. I get like temperance energy here. It's not forced. It's just flowing. You're just naturally connected because you do have a spiritual connection with somebody. Even if you're already in a relationship, I feel that you and your partner are going out and, you know, having fun together. Maybe it's date night. Maybe you're socializing. Maybe you're meeting up with friends. I mean, the Three of Cups, it can be, you know, some sort of love triangle, but I'm not getting that yet. So I'll keep it light. But it does just kind of look like people are getting to know one another and are able to be vulnerable with one another. I also feel like someone had a vision or a premonition. I feel too like your spirit guides are leading you somewhere, or your spirit guides might be nudging someone or whispering in someone's ear. So I mentioned that before another time, something about like your spirit guides come together. So your love interest spirit guides and your spirit guides, it's like your mom and dad, over, what do you call it? Over person, or your over self, but it's like your mom and spiritual mom and dad. And they're just like, hey, whisper to your lower self to go meet up with this person, or to turn around at this moment so that they could see each other, or inspire them to send that message to that person. I know they have feelings. Inspire them to have confidence so that they'll reach out to that person. So I just kind of feel like maybe spiritual mom and dad are also kind of nudging you along to meet this person. So I love too just how the Star and the King of Cups are together. I just really feel like these are people who are really opening up. You might be, if you haven't met that person yet, you are taking the necessary steps to invite love into your life. You also might be practicing the new moon ritual, or doing some sort of new moon ritual where you're inviting, I feel like you're inviting love into your life. So it's like you're saying some sort of prayer. It's like an invocation, and you are putting an offering up, and I feel like it's going to be delivered here. Now, I do get someone who is either shy, or right after someone professes their feelings, they go back into hiding or become very guarded because they're afraid of rejection. But I see no rejection here. I feel like it's more so in the mind. I think this person is shy. I feel too like this person This person may have a secret too, or you may have a secret. Somebody is hiding the fact that they are either psychic, an empath, or intuitive, or this has been a secret, but they feel like they can trust you with it. Yeah, someone is hard. It's hard to gain this person's trust, but this person is letting their guards down with you. They're like, I trust you. Something about you, I feel like it's okay. And this brings you happiness. I feel like you are happy that your partner is opening up to you, or new love interest is opening up to you, or your crush, you know, or this, whoever this date is, this person you've been set up with. You're feeling happy because you're like, we're actually connecting. Like, I enjoy this energy that I'm feeling from this person. And I'm not really getting like some sort of codependency. I get two strong individual people who know how to give each other their space. So I feel like this is a relationship where you guys are going to value each other's me time. It's not an insecure relationship. If you're already in a relationship, I feel like that's what you're already feeling. Like, you're like, I feel like I can let my guards down with this person. I don't feel insecure around them. I feel like I could trust them. I feel like it's okay for them to go off and be them without me having to question and wonder, where are they? And the same goes if it's a new relationship. Like this, I feel like this is the type of relationship it's going to be. Something about it is distant. Like, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or you might be dealing with someone that has like Aquarius placements, or you yourself. I feel like actually the both of you have some sort of Aquarius placements, which is why you feel like you guys have that understanding with each other. It's like they're speaking your love language. Even if somebody is Venus in Scorpio or Venus in Sagittarius and the other person is Venus in Aquarius, even though your Venuses are in different signs, let's just say, for instance, your 7th house is Aquarius, so that would make their Venus fall on your 7th house. And that is why you guys kind of have that understanding, because even though you're not an Aquarius, or you don't have Venus in Aquarius, but you have Aquarius 7th house, when it comes to relationships, you have Aquarian style relationships, put it that way. You can understand that an Aquarius needs their space without getting all insecure about it. So yeah, some pretty positive things happening. And yeah, we do have a lot of Aquarian energy. Both of these energies are like Aquarius. Then we have the Queen of Swords coming out. So you also could be dealing with a Libra or Gemini. I also feel that someone this could be some sort of long distance relationship, or if you're in a relationship, it could be a temporary separation. Now, what I am concerned about, though, is that I'm seeing some of you learn the truth about somebody. So even though you can respect someone with Aquarian nature, you might be disappointed to find out that they could be like, you're not the only one. And it's just like, oh, damn, I thought I was the only one. And they're just like, they're like the type of person that maybe likes to keep it open. So they don't want strings attached. And maybe that's temporary. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe it's permanent. And then I accidentally knocked over this 5 of Cups. So there could be some sort of disappointment with this. Maybe you were connecting with someone so well, and then they're just like, boom. While we're being honest, I actually am talking to several people, but I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not really looking for anything right now. I'm just kind of seeing what's out there. So if that's not your cup of tea, let it go. But if you feel like, hey, you know what? Not so bad. I'm no pressure. Maybe I'll even keep my options open. Then okay. I feel like this is saying don't have any expectations. Just kind of enter something without expectations. And what I mean by that is if you happen to meet someone, if this is like a new relationship, a new love, enjoy it. But don't start pre-planning the wedding. Don't start thinking about babies. And those of you that are hopeless romantics, I know that's hard. But please just try your best to just kind of just breathe. Just, whoo, you know what? I'm enjoying this. They're cute. The conversation is on point. When they're around me, they're giving me their undivided attention. They're not even on their phone, you know, which is cool. This person is telling me how they feel. Amazing. Only downside, is that they're dating other people. But like I said, it's just like, just either, if that's it, I get it. If that's something that you're like, nope, then let it go. But you might want to look at it from a different perspective, like I said, and just be like, well, you know what? I'll go date other people too. Who says that I had to stay, you know, just hell-bent on that person? Now, if you know you just can't do that, if you're one man, woman, one woman, man, then hey, you might not want to get involved with somebody like that. I would say if it's new, it's new. You don't know how that might turn out, especially if they're telling you that they're just wanting to date other people. But if they're like, no, this is my lifestyle, like I don't commit to just one person. If they're being honest with you up front, then that's when you need to make a decision right then and there, you know, like, I don't know if I could do this. But I do see a soulmate. I feel that there is trust between the two of you. I can see a very old past life here. I just kind of feel like you're reconnecting with somebody. And I feel that there is an awakening that you're having with this person. I'm also getting the name Chris or Christopher. I don't know if that's their first name, nickname, last name, whatever the case. But I'm getting like a Christopher. And of course, it could be any name, but that just kind of stood out to me. And I feel like there's just a lot of expression. Like this person is going to also inspire you about life. If you're an artist, I feel like they're going to inspire you creatively. Excuse me, you guys might have a lot of things in common artistically, like you guys are probably going to like the same music. You might be surprised. Something about the sun makes me feel like you're going to be surprised about some sort of fun facts. Or maybe someone is surprised, like they're like, these are fun facts. Like I had no clue, you know, about these things about you. And even if it's not a new relationship, maybe you're, you know, this person that you're with, they're sharing a lot of interesting facts about themselves. Maybe they were an orphan. You didn't know that. You had no clue. Maybe they were adopted. Maybe someone grew up in a foster home. I don't know why I'm getting stuff about adoption and foster home and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense to somebody. But yeah, I feel like you guys are exchanging fun facts. I see a lot of flirtation, a lot of chemistry. I do see a storm. I see a storm coming. I can't sugarcoat that. I see like so much good potential here, but I do see a storm. Especially here with the Three of Swords. You're sitting back looking at how perfect something could be. You're like, except that one thing. Something is sticking out like a sore thumb. You're like, can I really see? I feel like you're here contemplating. You might even be crying about it because you're like, damn, we felt we were getting along so well. And you're like, if only that one thing. So there's something going on where you're just like, should I just kind of feel like you're contemplating. Is this something that you want to get involved with? But for the most part, I just kind of see like some sort of positive changes coming towards you. I was not supposed to go these long. I meant to cut all the videos down to about 15 minutes, and each video has gotten longer and longer. I know you guys don't care, but I'm just like, I didn't mean to just keep talking and talking. But I feel a spirit. I feel a spirit. But seriously, I feel too like you're going through transformations, or like you're being transformed by the information that is being exchanged here. You're being enlightened. Something is very enlightening here. So, oh, and one more thing. I do see communication. I don't know what could have happened in the past, if there was a separation or a breakup. If there was a separation or breakup, I do see this as reconciliations. I see this as communication. You guys sending messages. I see someone being honest. I see truth coming out. Someone giving you clarity about a situation. And I also see this as good news, like incoming good news. I also see in this like Cupid's arrows striking someone too. So, all right, so I'm done. That is all the extra little information that was coming out. But I hope it resonates. I hope it made sense. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.